So, which team do you support in Formula One?
Mate, I've always been a big not a specific team. I've always been a Lewis Hamilton fan since the day he entered racing.
Hamilton fan.
Yep, 44 for life, bro.
I thought you were going to say something like, "Oh, I just follow Adrian Newey around" or something like that. when
Nah,
you said not a specific
it's
team.
interesting though. I could relate to Lewis Hamilton, him
Yeah.
being literally the first black
First
driver on the
person who wasn't white.
yep, the first black driver on the grid, the first black driver to win 7 world championships, and
Yeah.
it's not just that he's black. I think it's more so I've kind of researched his journey, understood the pains that he's gone through to be where he is. That's the part I can relate to,
Yeah.
not the black part. That's okay.
He doesn't
I can
come
relate
from
on that
money
level
at
too.
all.
Hmm?
He doesn't come from money at all.
Nah,
Um,
he's literally the only driver on grid that doesn't come from money.
yeah. Yeah.
The only driver on that grid that doesn't come from money.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lando Norris has a rich dad. Max Verstappen has a rich dad. Everybody, all of the drivers come from wealth.
Yeah.
Not Hamilton. Hamilton's dad had to work 3 jobs just to keep him
Yeah.
on the
They-
go kart track.
They don't
right?
all just. It's not just family money either. Like some of them pay to play drivers, right? Where they literally bring sponsors along with them. I mean, it's the same in life in general, right? You get a head start based on who your family is, who your connections are.
Absolutely, and
You know.
see, that's the main reason I relate to Hamilton is that he just doesn't come from that wealth. It's the struggle he's gone through,
Yeah.
and it's not just that his dad had to work 3 jobs to keep him karting, but it was think about that mental framework that he needed to push through even the racism on track that he had. You know,
I
it's
think-
insane.
I think it's very likely that his parents' marriage split up because of the amount of time that was being spent
On the racetrack,
on the racetrack.
highly likely.
Like, because that's gonna be a stressor for any relationship.
Oh man,
right?
yeah.
And so, yeah, he has a very unique story within Formula One.
And
Even-
7-time world champion, right?
7-time world champion.
Yeah. Hope he gets his hit.
Yeah, he obviously abandoned McLaren, which I can never forgive him for.
Oh come on, fucking get over it. he worked wonders with the Mercedes, and I'm sure, mate. And now it's the perfect time, I think, for him to step into a Ferrari. Like,
Ferrari.
yeah,
it
I mean,
really is.
I think Mercedes missed out on a huge opportunity with Lewis. You know, think about the following that Lewis has got, right? With all the fashion stuff that he does outside Formula One. Yeah,
I think they have dropped the ball. I think they let him go or didn't. Their engineering team stopped listening to him.
yeah,
As one of the more experienced drivers on the track, he's saying, "I don't like this car. It's doing these things wrong. Every other car on the grid has this, and this, right? Can we not work that into our era? And just it's shocking that Mercedes were almost stubborn, right, about not and wanting to pursue their current package and evolve their current package when it was a flop.
yeah. I mean,
Why?
but yeah, Peter Bonington's pretty good. Bono's a good race engineer.
Yeah,
Toto's all right. I wonder what went wrong
I
with
think-
the Mercedes team.
I think it was the engineering team. So not the race engineer, but the actual
Engineering team
aero
themselves.
engineering team
Yeah.
themselves stopped listening to the drivers. They thought they had this innovation that no one else was pursuing, and they followed it out.
But here's what happened when Lewis signed the deal with Ferrari. Ferrari's valuation went up by $1 billion.
Yeah, of course, because
So
he
for
still
pay-
has the highest name recognition, other than
the biggest
Max-
following.
other than Max Verstappen.
Now
Might-
Max
might
doesn't
challenge
even
a
have
little
following
bit.
close to Lewis, man. Come on, please don't say that.
It's
Nah, not even close.
They're in the same league. They're in the same league. I think Lewis.
Arguable.
probably has a larger
I don't
following.
like Max. So
I don't like Max.
he's just an arrogant, entitled
Yeah,
prick.
you can see he's growing up with entitlement. It's
It's all over his face, isn't it?
just it's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's everything he says. It's
Yeah.
everything he does. There's a clear entitlement there, which fine, that works for you. Lewis doesn't have that, that's for sure. There are other drivers who don't have it as well. Like, I always found Ricardo to be a breath of fresh air. I'm trying to think who else.
Lando.
Lando's good.
Lando's humble.
I love more. Like, I was at high school and uni when there were some real characters in the grid, like Juan Pablo Montoya.
Oh yeah,
I loved Juan Pablo.
yeah.
Yeah, just interesting characters who they're a bit too practiced in their mannerisms now and their public profiles now. And Max is really the only one that isn't. That's because
He needs a better PR team.
Red Bull lets him get away with it. So.
Maybe we should put him in touch with the attention seekers, give him some PR coaching, eh? You see what Lewis does really well all the time. He just walks on, picks out the mic. He's asked a question, and he says, "Thank you so much for all the fans for being here. You know, you guys make the sport," which is true. You know, and that acknowledgement kills it.
Comes across as more genuine.
It does, and you know, just more of a likable guy, just relatable guy. Yeah. But did you know Bruce McLaren went to AUT?
Did he?
Yep. I did my thesis paper on Formula One in AUT, and that's when I found out Bruce McLaren, the founder of the McLaren
I know they
team.
were Aucklanders.
Yep.
I always knew they were Aucklanders.
Yeah, Aucklanders, and he went to AUT. Crazy, man.
Cool.
Yeah. So the McLaren team originated from Auckland. Insane.
The McLaren, Bruce McLaren
did.
originated from
He did.
from New Zealand. The team was always founded
In the UK. Sorry? Yeah, correction.
And
You're right.
he always raced in the UK. And there's competing theories about what the little tick is.
Oh, yeah.
Die-hard Kiwi fans like myself believe it's a stylized Kiwi.
Oh.
McLaren's PR team refute that profusely.
Of course they do.
It's a swish. It's a swish. It's a chicane. It's other things. It's not a Kiwi. We don't want to be associated with just one country. We're for everybody.
I mean, think about it. They wouldn't want to be associated with a Kiwi bird, which is kind of not a very fast bird too.
Yeah,
not a flying bird
so
too.
If you look at the earlier McLaren logos, they actually had the Kiwi on them.
Did they?
Yeah. Go look at the history of the McLaren logo. It was a shield with a green and white checkered background with a Kiwi on it.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, man, I've got to wrap this up. So I'm gonna go ask you one last question. Predictions for this year, not the championship. 2, 3, and 4. We all know who's gonna win the championship, so there's no point asking that.
2, 3, and 4.
Yeah. Championship
Based
completion.
on you're talking teams or drivers?
Drivers.
I think 2 will be. That's a hard one.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
That's
prepared
why
for
I went 2, 3, 4.
Leclerc will be second.
Oh yeah.
I think that's probably an unpopular guess at the moment, but
It probably is.
I
Yeah.
think he's there. I think Lewis will have a steady championship and be able to climb back up to third.
Big call.
Big call. It is a big call. And I think Lando will be there for fourth.
Ooh, my picks are completely different, but never mind. I've got Sainz on number 2. Carlos Sainz.
Yeah.
He's got something to prove.
He does. He's definitely in the mix.
Sainz, and I've got Lando number 3,
Yeah.
and between Leclerc and Russell number 4. I don't even have Hamilton on my top. I think he's checked out. I think he's checked out. He's focused on the next season.
You might be right. For this season. I mean, last season with the team is always a bit.
Yeah, you
rough.
just you take it easy, so you go perform in your new team. That's kind of what most drivers do. So he's checked out. Anyways, mate, it's been really, really interesting talking to you, and thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much for all your valuable insights on the construction industry and Formula One, more importantly. Yeah, no, appreciate your time, dude.
Cool.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have you on as a guest in the near future again.
I'm more than happy. Yeah, absolutely.
Easy as.